Okay, unfortunately, I got a phone call and I think it stopped my video. So I'm restarting. Um, I mean, I'll still have the other bit recorded, but now there's definitely a part two. But that was fine because I was well over an hour on that first one anyway. Uh, shit. Um, but mom just called. Tomorrow we're going to a place called the Rise and Shine Diner, I want to call it. Um, and Shine. Yes, it's currently closed, but it opens at 7 a.m. tomorrow. She wants me to be ready around 8:30. It's a good thing I showered. Sometimes I can be very smart. So she wants me to check out the menu in advance. But we're doing Mother's Day a day early because Lissa works on Sunday. So the three of us are going to go up to Syracuse and have a nice meal. And I got her a chopper just like this. So it's a present and it'll make her life so much easier. Um, yeah, it's a practical gift, but Christmas for me is usually the time I do the more frivolous things unless I get a specific request for practical. So I am sorry for the interruption. But now I also forgot exactly where I was. But I think I was talking about her relationship with Feline and all that, and um, just that. Oh, right, it was about her depression. Um, I think I think she should be on meds if she has problems that she needs, like something to help with serotonin production, which is the type of antidepressant I'm on. Um, it doesn't have to be a severe dosage. You don't have to feel, comatose. Like I saw my mom briefly on lithium. Like I said, there's a family history of depression, and it's severe. And so yeah, I remember my mom just spending pretty much most of the days that when she was on it, just on the couch, sleeping. She meant to be watching TV, but she was just sleeping. And it was a good thing that I knew how to take care of me and my sisters at that point, or we kind of would have been fucked. So if you have mood issues, if you find yourself being just depressed and there's not a valid reason, and I say it like that because there's just with my own depression, yes, sometimes there's a cause. Like right now, I'm still in mourning. So I have reasons to be depressed. But before that point, for decades before that point, there didn't have to be an actual cause for me to just wake up feeling depressed. That's why it's important that I'm on medication. And that's why if you yourself, whoever's watching this, if you find yourself in a similar position, you should be talking to your doctor. I suggest doing things slowly, especially since it can take 2 weeks or more for an antidepressant to really help in your system, to be fully effective. Sometimes it can take up to a month or two. So start off small, wait, gauge the potential side effects you might be feeling. Sometimes they go away with time too. So just be very mindful of it. And if you need a slightly higher dose, ask for a little bump. It's when you get to higher doses that the potential for having those side effects affect you is going to increase. Like right now, I'm on a generic form of Prozac called fluoxetine, and I'm up to 20 milligrams a day. I take it before bed. I find that it helps me sleep if I do it that way. So I will not go any higher. I will not ask to go any higher. My therapist, when I still had her, told me that that's really the most I should go to. And she's amazing. So I'm definitely going to take her word on that. So, yeah, just if you feel like you need that help, don't be like Amber. Talk to your doctor. Maybe they can refer you to a therapist or technically a psychologist first, because therapists can't prescribe meds. My therapist had to work with my general practitioner in order to get me prescribed, but he had no issue working with her, so that was great. But get yourself the help. You don't have to go through those feelings alone. You don't. It's not a sign of weakness. I personally think it's stronger to admit that you need the help. And that's not to just say that so I'm making myself feel better. I remember that there was a long stint in my life where I used to just tell everybody, I'm fine. Things are fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Because I didn't want to bother people. I still don't, but I've gotten better about it. And it's okay to need help. We're people. We're just people. Or at least a good facsimile therein. So it's okay. And if you need it, ask for the help. I just want you to be okay. I would prefer it if you're better than okay, but I at least want you to be okay. And therapy and meds helped me a lot. It helped me to better understand my depression. It helped me to better understand my trauma. It helped me to better understand myself, to be able to self-reflect even, which is valuable. To come to realizations about myself even after the fact that I can no longer see my therapist, and to see things and understand it for what it is, or potentially what it could be, it's a valuable tool. And I wouldn't have that if not for her. So, Patricia, if you ever see these, I honestly miss you. And thank you so much for everything. Um, it is great to have you for the time that I had you, and you helped me essentially be a better version of myself. And I will never forget that. So, I should let this video finish because I think she's almost done with this one, and then I have others to go through. Oh, I'm sorry that I talk so much, guys.
Hello.
Oh no,
Welcome to
you
the
just made.
vlog. Hello.
Because I went to a different tab, it started over.
For real. So, with pen to paper, I have made a store list, so just tripping about it, and I don't know, it's like the craziest.
Okay, this is near where I
cannot
stopped before.
Wrap my head around fully. I'm trying to ignore it, and I'm trying to push it away, but sometimes when feelings are so strong, that's like sometimes.
I'm tearing up, and it's not the onions.
I'm sitting here, and I'm trying to make
Though
like a
it's
store
making
list,
my eyes sting in
and
part because of
trying
the
to decide,
onions.
like, what just makes the most sense to me? And it's like I just want to like do common sense. I just want to eat healthier. You know, just take out the junk, take out the fast food, unless it's something super healthy. But even then, it's just like it's hard for me to choose healthier fast food options and takeout options. I don't know why. Like losing weight.
Just eat a fucking salad.
Like realistically, it can't be. But I just make it so much
because of things like this. I love eating salads now.
For real.
I can prep them myself.
With pen to paper, I have made a store list, so
and it's great. And I can make gigantic fucking salads. And control my dressing.
And honestly, kind of off topic. I just want to say.
And so they're not calorie ridden. I don't need cheese.
I appreciate it.
And all that shit.
Around the grapevine, if you will, people are like, this is supposed to be, you know, Amberlynn's single era. Like she's supposed to be just like.
And like mini cucumbers are just 8 calories per cucumber.
I'm not in my single era. I'm in my heartbreak era. I am broken era.
Fucking astounding.
I'm in my lost era. I'm in my I'm freaking sad. I am grieving. I am mourning era. I'm not in hi glow up single Lynn era. That's not where I'm at right now. And it's like if you can't appreciate me.
That's why I'll do salad with like some sort of sandwich
where my life is
as a method of, you know, as a form of protein.
Obviously, like there's no
like tuna or something
between me and you. So why are you watching? I feel like all the people that I watch, there's like some sort of connection, and anyone that I like hate, I can't watch. Like that's like so hard for me. And
she watches Trisha Paytas and Shane Dawson and others that are problematic. Do you guys remember Colleen Ballinger and her singing that fucking song? Because I do. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
It's hard for me sometimes just to get out of bed. I'm finding things to do with my life to distract myself. But there's only so much distraction that I can do. There's only so much, you know, talking I can do to other people or journaling I can do. There's only so much of those things until it's just like it all ran out and I'm back to feeling that just like horrible wave of just sad. So yeah, this is like a video diary for me. This isn't my single era.
I'm gonna transfer.
This is my heartbreak era. Bigger. And I just wish people were a little more kind. I really do.
Oh, so that is where she ends it. Okay. So I realized that I could use these, this container in particular, for the current soup. The other ones will go for the other soup. And then I can put the celery in these. But let's start with the next video, which is Foodie Beauty lying about her weight, reaction channels are biased, and air fryer pork chops.
Hello, hi, welcome to a new vlog. So I'm just about to do my makeup, and while I do it, I'm gonna listen to Leftovers. It's one of Ethan Klein's podcasts. It's not my favorite of the 5 he does a week, but I think I'm just gonna listen to it for some white noise. So yeah, I will see you guys when my makeup is completed. Okay, so I am done with...
I don't understand even now she does this, where she starts her videos not being ready. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Because well, first of all, it'd be kind of rude for her to have something playing on her ear when she should be interacting with people. But why start something when you're just going to cut away and be like, oh, well, now I'm ready? Why not start when you're ready to start? Does that make sense to anyone else? Because I hope it does. I hope it's not just me.
Done with my makeup now. I am just on Instacart. We decided that we're going to order today, and I'm just trying to think of, because as you guys remember on my last vlog, I'm just like all over the place when it comes to what I want in my life. Oh my god, I have eyeliner all over my fingers. Love that for me. And it's like, I think I just need to go back to like basics when it comes to weight loss, like the obvious, like just eat healthier. And I just noticed that like my brain, when I think of like eat healthier, goes to like meats and veggies. I don't know why. Because I've never been the one to think that like carbs are unhealthy, but like carbs.
Processed carbs.
Right now.
Processed carbs.
That I'm fat, but like carbs and lipedema, they don't really jive very well, and I have lipedema.
Processed carbs and salt.
I have a lot on my mind right now. I'm just, yeah. So far on my Instacart, I just have a bunch of meat.
Sorry, it's just.
So now I'm gonna add some veggies that I know that I'll enjoy, which is like broccoli and stuff. But I'll show a haul when it gets here. Y'all, why can't I just have like a forever Snapchat filter on my face? Like, look how cute. This is one of my most favorite Snapchat filters. So adorable. I thought I was
It's not. It says baby on one cheek and has a little. It's basically like the Harley Quinn
and
fucking thing, and it's.
This, but I had already
it's not cute.
I realized the camera's not even on. So I got some steak, so I'll probably like put up in the pan. Got some thin pork chops that I'll probably do like in the air fryer. Got some potatoes. I know I was just talking about carbs, but having one potato never hurt anyone, I promise. I only did it when I'm fat and there's a beat on my back.
No, potatoes are a good carb.
I almost like died in front of you. Like. And I got some good old white onion, which is my preferred. I got these loaded cauliflower bites, bacon cheddar.
I prefer sweet onions.
I don't know.
Caramelized sweet onion is so fucking good.
I really like the Oh Snap pickles. And I guess they have a Hottie Bite one, which is hot and spicy pickle. Figured I would try that. And then there's also these cauliflower wings and sweet chili. Figured I would give that a try too. I got
They're
some
breaded,
Brussels
carbs,
I love
sauce,
them cooked and raw.
carbs.
I recently discovered 2 bags of raw.
Those are processed carbs.
And raw. I got some turkey smoked sausage. I like to cook this with like onion. Last but not least, I just got some chicken breast tenderloins. Let's do a popsicle stick question.
She overcooks her meat, by the way.
Let's see what we're getting.
So
today.
damn much.
16. These are the ones we've already answered. Do you think Chantel lies about her weight? Wow, that's some tea. So when I first started YouTube, you can go back and look. I weighed about 370, maybe in the 360s. It was definitely somewhere around there. And I'm about, I would say, 2 inches taller than Chantel. I think Chantel's 5'1", and she's saying she's about 370, and I'm like 5'2.5", 5'3". So based on my experiences, the way my body's shaped, the way I used to look, etc., I think she's 100% telling the truth. And I understand that that's not everyone's opinion, which is totally fine. But the same people who think she's faking her weigh-ins are the same people who think I'm faking mine. I'm definitely not. I have never faked a weigh-in. I even went to the good old weight loss clinic, weighed myself on their scales, logged it for you guys, uploaded it. And even after doing that, there were still some people in conspiracy theory land thinking that that wasn't even real. But just based on my experience and all of that, I definitely do not think that she is lying about her weight. For some reason,
she is.
there's just a large quantity of people who want her bigger than what she really is, and I have the same type of audience. Obviously, I'm not saying everyone's like that, but there is a portion of her audience and a portion of my audience who...
It's been proven she fucks with her scales, and I believe you do too.
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Homer, towel rack.
I feel like you have to be in that position to kind of understand how it feels. And I don't want people to think I'm sticking up for Chantel. It's just like, no matter if you're a good or a bad person, I think that, like, why does the topic of
You're just sticking up for her because it sticks up for you.
Some weird conspiracy and people trying to make it like a lot worse than it already is when it already is pretty bad, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's just a mess. Okay guys, so I wanted to do a taste test of the Hottie Bites. I don't think I've ever had spicy pickles from my remembrance, but who knows?
Your memory from your recollection. Fuck.
Oh, there's a hint of something going on.
Speak right.
It's like while you're eating the pickle, it tastes like a normal pickle. But then when you swallow, it's like, oh, okay, I feel something. Doesn't change the flavor of the pickle at all. Just a hint of spice. So freaking good. Hello, beautiful people. So I'm actually currently just journaling, and I do that on my MacBook first. And I want to journal about 5
This makes
things
no
that I am
sense.
currently grateful for. So 5 things that I'm grateful for.
Just get a fucking rocket book.
Maybe you guys can do the same thing, because I know, like, lately I've just been in a whole different world. Like, I literally feel like I'm in a different world. And I have just been hurting so much and just...
If you really want a digital version of your journaling so fucking bad, get a rocket book.
I'm sure from an outside view, I look self-destructive. Promise I'm not. But I forget to, like, think of the things I'm grateful for and thankful for, and I feel like a lot of people...
They even have, like,
granted,
fucking things of different
like,
colored
everything.
inks and
So,
stuff that you can use.
5 things I'm
Make it all
grateful for.
pretty. Like,
My
it's
fur babies is
it's
number
kind of
1.
awesome.
Always number 1. They're my little heart and soul. 2, I want to say friends, because friends are important, and as a baby, I've actually...
I gotta
made a
find
few
my mine's
friends
packed
that
somewhere.
love that for me. 3, I'm going to say Feline, because I'm still extremely grateful for her, her friendship, who she is, and I know I could categorize her as part of the friends, but to me, she's more than that. And I also want to say I'm grateful for my family. Last but not least, I want to say I'm grateful for YouTube. I want to say I'm grateful for you guys, my supporters, and you guys keep me on my toes, because you guys have been telling me, girl, 15 days of uploading, don't mess up. I posted on my community post today, literally. I was like, oh my god, you guys.
I don't
my
believe
video's
this.
gonna be up later. And I got a message on Instagram and someone's like, I better be up before midnight. I was like, okay, I got you. So I quickly was editing it. I just had like a busy, weird day. Obviously you guys haven't seen it because I didn't vlog it. My attention was definitely put somewhere else. I was completely distracted today. So like I started editing, and I was able to get it up still at the right time. It's 5 minutes before midnight. It's fine, I promise. I also want to do 5 things that I am hopeful for in the near future. I'm going to put connecting with other people. That goes with like family, new friends, just new people in my life. So it's something that I am hopeful for. I'm also hopeful for weight loss. I am hopeful for a new positive outlook on life because I just feel like lately it's been pretty negative. I try to be optimistic in any sort of situation. Like, put me in a situation that is like intense, stressful, whatever it may be, and I will figure out something to say that is on the optimistic side of things. But lately
That's not true.
Such a pessimist, and I literally hate that about me right now.
I have rarely seen you be positive.
Improving my stamina. And last but not least, improving my relationship with food.
I'm hungry.
Honestly,
I haven't eaten since like
5 things already,
noon.
But I feel like I should continue on because
11:33.
now that I think of it, like there are a lot of things that I'm hopeful for in the near future. But I just catch myself like constantly just stuck in this like, really sad dark spot currently. And I know I'm gonna get out of it. I have gotten out of every dark situation I've ever been in, every dark spot that I've been in. I have gotten out of it, and somehow it has made me stronger. So I look at that, and I look at my patterns in life, and I know that I'm gonna come out strong again. But it's just like right now,
definitely making quick work of the celery.
And thankfully, journaling has been an absolute favorite. Okay, guys, so I'm going to make some pork chops. I have no idea what I'm doing, so come for me gently, please. So I'm just gonna season. You know what? I'm gonna have 2. These are thin.
I mean, I was able to fit most of that celery, the stalks, like these were the few that.
Wash my hands.
Like there's literally 3.
Okay, so they're in the air fryer. This is the gross plate. This is what it is looking like. Just some raw pork chops, and I'll show you guys when it's done.
It's not a gross plate. It just has salt and pepper on it.
How far is she? Oh!
And it had the meat on it.
What? Only 6 minutes and it's already that cooked? I'm shocked. So I'm weird when it comes to meat, as so is a large quantity of people. So I like to use a meat thermometer. Yes, I do.
She uses the meat thermometer just to overcook it.
Wow.
She overcooks her rice. She overcooks her pasta.
Or 2, and then it's going to finish.
She overcooks everything.
My pork chops are finished. Weirdly, it is literally all that I'm craving right now. So I don't feel like making anything else. Sorry, but that looks so good to me. Cooks perfectly. Let's try a little bite.
Beauty bite.
They don't do anything justice. Here. Oh my god. That tastes so good, but I will say next time I should probably season it a little less. That's okay. I haven't cooked a pork chop in I don't know how long it's been. Not me just using my hand.
You haven't overcooked the pork chop now. You overcooked it.
Tastes perfect, folks. I used too much seasoning, but it still tastes good, and I'm able to scrape off some of the seasoning. Not me being a rookie and cooking meat in the air fryer. Oh my god. What a user I am. Through this whole, like, breakup era, I have had a lot of people reach out to me on Instagram because my DMs are open, honey. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here because I've been needing a distraction and I'm trying to, like, build new connections. And that just brings me, like, people are asking, like, how did you meet friends in your city if you never go anywhere? And I'm just like, I don't vlog everything. But recently when I was talking
apparently you met them through Feline
with on 4th of July, I actually met them probably like a year and a half ago. I was at a bar Yes, I was. That's weird to hear Amberlynn Reed at a bar. I get it. I actually went a couple times before I stopped drinking, and I haven't had a drink since April of 2022, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, I met this girl there, and then I later on met like her cousin, and then that
She's never consistent about when her last drink was.
Form friendships with people that are outside of a relationship, because I feel like I've always just like had friends because of my relationship or the people that were in my partner's life. I was always like in their life and a part of their life instead of them being in mine. It felt like a little bit. So it was kind of cool. Like with Feline, it wasn't like that at all. She was part of my life and hung out with my friends. So it was just like, I don't know, it was kind of cool because it was new, it was different. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So this whole like breakup era has had so many of you guys reach out to me saying that like this whole thing has made you stop watching reaction channels, and I just want to say thank you, not for not watching them, but for acknowledging the poison that reaction channels put inside of the community. And it's not cute, lacks sympathy, it lacks empathy, and you guys actually say it better than I do, word it better than I do. Like I feel like there comes a time where it's like, okay, are you a reaction channel truly reacting, or are you just like biasly nitpicking, just trying to keep the money flowing by not
oh no, I'm reacting,
empathetic towards my situation, etc., etc. Like so many of you have reached out to me and said like, whoa, I'm finally seeing like their true colors. And I just think that's like interesting, because back when I had cancer and stuff, it was kind of like so many people were like, oh my god, I'm so glad like the reaction channels aren't reacting to Amberlynn anymore. But then like as soon as like I made it very well known that I didn't have cancer anymore, they like hopped on the wagon again, the reaction wagon. And it's like, wow, cool, like you did something that just seems morally correct.
Okay. Unpopular opinion, perhaps, but I don't believe she had cancer. Was there something found and it scared her enough to get a hysterectomy? Yes. That I can believe. But if she had actually had cancer, she would have had to do, or she would have mentioned chemo, radiation. She would have talked about follow-up appointments, trying to make sure that the cancer didn't come back, that it wasn't somewhere else. Because most cancers will spread. The only one I know of that doesn't typically spread is glioblastoma. It apparently just tends to stay in the brain, and that's just where it stays. I believe colon cancer can move. Marrow cancer, blood cancer can move. Skin cancer can develop to something more serious. Throat cancer, lung cancer, especially the ones you can do to yourself, can grow and spread. They're basically diseased cells that have, they've become diseased, and that disease will spread. That's how it works, and that's why I'm working to lose weight, and why I encourage other people to do so, and not listen to the health of at every size people, or the fat acceptance, or the body positivity, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves at the current moment. Us being overweight, us being obese, it increases our chances for certain cancers. I spoke to doctors about this. I did my research, following speaking to those doctors about this. I was already on my weight loss journey, but this kind of put more of a fire under my ass. And why I need to get back on it. Because I don't want to die, period, and I certainly don't want to get cancer. So, I don't believe she actually had cancer. I believe something was detected, like a polyp or a cyst, or it was something on her ovaries. I believe that's where she said ovarian, or uterine. I believe it was one or the other that she's said to have had. And the doctors probably talked to her about these are the steps you can do. You know, first we're going to do a biopsy and see, you know, if it's benign or not, or malignant. Those are the terms, benign or malignant. And she was like, no, just forget it. Just rip it all out. Because she thought that would be better for herself. And it didn't matter whether or not it was negative. The doctors could have found out after the fact that it was in fact negative. And that's why they didn't follow up with radiation or chemo. And that's why we haven't heard about remissions or anything coming back. We never even heard about a remission. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's my remembrance.
Correct. And I feel that way, like, in the same way, like, when people are grieving or mourning or just, like, thoroughly having, like, mental illness. I don't want to put it lightly, but, like, I'm obviously clearly going through something. And just for, like, so many people to put so much, like, bad vibes out there, and, like, the fact that people are kind of noticing that and, like, reaching out to me and, like, making
because
sure I'm okay.
You didn't
like,
do this in a way that people can believe you.
Thank you. Like, I appreciate that people are acknowledging that I am a human struggling right now. And
you are the girl who cried, you guys!
While I'm already down. And it seems like that's what all the reaction channels are doing. I don't know. Acknowledgement goes a long way. Hi, this is Editing Lynn before she's actually fully ready for the day. I just want to say that
I forgot how short this one was.
Night, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Alright. I will probably be finished after the next one. The next one is the real reason I didn't get weight loss surgery and my lipedema pain.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So I'm not fully ready for the day, but I like to try to get my editing done before
See again
ready for the day, or while I'm getting ready for the day. Yesterday I was a little floppy. That's fine. It's so funny. Editing right now. I'm showing you my grocery haul, and listen to what I said. Got some potatoes. I know I was just talking about carbs, but having one potato never hurt anyone, I promise. Having one potato never hurt anyone, I promise. So I instantly knew exactly what to add to that.
Yep, she talks about shitting herself.
That's funny to me because the experience experience happened to me, so I'm allowed to laugh about it. Like my whole choking on potato story. A lot of people ask, are you like scared of potatoes now? No. I just need to chew them better.
You need to chew all your food better with your baby bird mouth.
You guys love when I wear like this green on my eyes. Actually, the good old NYX is a eyeliner in the color Intense Teal. Here's a close-up. I don't know what I look like. Oh my god. What do I look like up close? I'm afraid to know. But a lot of people say that they like it, so I decided to do it again. I don't know. I'm just not feeling at my best. I'm gonna touch up my mascara because now that I'm like here and looking, I don't know. I need some like fake eyelashes. Like I used to wear fake eyelashes for a little bit there. Like my mom got me into it. I know, that's so funny. The magnetic eyelashes. But I realized that like sometimes I don't want my eyeliner to be super thick because the way that the magnetic eyelashes work is like you have to have the eyeliner and then you have to put the eyelashes.
I did magnetic lashes.
The eyeliner is what is magnetic.
It doesn't have to be that.
I've never used like glue.
I put it on just like regular eyeliner.
Like one time and I just could not figure it out. It looked bad. Got it all up in my eyeball. So yeah, that's just like no. Not going to be happening today, not going to be happening tomorrow. I wish they made a magnetic eyelash moment,
I just don't know what she's on
about.
about.
Was clear, which I'm sure they do. Maybe I should do some research, whatever, but I already have my video edited and everything, so I'm about to upload it. First, I'm going to probably schedule it, obviously. So I was just scrolling through good old social media, and there's so many things that like resonate with me, whether it be quotes or.
By the way, taking this apart, super easy.
And things like that.
There's these tabs right here.
It says, "Be enough
pull.
for yourself first.
This comes out.
The rest of the world can."
And
wait."
this goes in the
And I
top
think
rack of your
really
dishwasher.
Resonated with me, and I feel like it's kind of the theme of my channel right now, where it's like I need to be good for me, so I need to focus on myself and not other people, what they say, think. I need to figure it out for myself and be enough for me before I can even do it for y'all. Alright, you guys, well, I took some
And I
chicken
dropped
kielbasa
it.
with some onion. I have some raw broccoli, which I love. Some mustard, cottage cheese, and green olives with the good old garlic in the middle, which is my fave. So I haven't had this in a hot minute.
I recently did some research about the cottage cheese, and apparently it can be a little bit sweet,
mustard,
so you can do
broccoli
fruit with
taste
it.
test. Does Amberland Reed still like this?
You can kind of blend it to make it smoother and have it as a sour cream replacement.
Oh my god, it's
So,
so good.
I'm going to check it out, guys.
With the turkey kielbasa? Girl. Okay.
I do like mustard with my sausages, though.
Distracted. Distractions right now are a good thing. My hair is looking crazy. The reason why I chose to do these 50 days of uploading is because I wanted something to do. I wanted some sort of structure. And I gotta admit, the last few days,
Big old cabbage.
last couple of days, I've lost that structure because I've been so distracted and my attention has been on other things. Here we have my olive. I don't know why, but I feel like broccoli is the best with this shit. So good. That was so good. Not me on my stove eating more. Because I have leftovers. I'm actually just trying to get me a diet Pepsi. Diet Pepsi, caffeine free. This is where it's at. Okay, guys, let's do some questions. And I want to start choosing other questions that aren't just weight loss related, but most of these will be. So number 41, does lipedema hurt or feel uncomfortable?
She was originally supposed to
lipedema
do these
without a doubt
popsicle
feels
sticks.
Uncomfortable. It feels the most uncomfortable when I've been walking a lot.
She was supposed to do these popsicle sticks for each pound she lost. That's what it was supposed to be. But of course, like everything else, she gave up on that pretty much right away. I think we went through a few days. Also, for the record, do not weigh yourself every day. It's a terrible practice. It's not good for you. You know, I've tried to explain this to others. Hopefully you all watching me, you'll hear me. That's potentially dangerous in the way that it's gonna put you on the fast track to get needy. Because you're gonna become obsessed. And the thing is that our weight can fluctuate for so many different reasons. What we ate the day before. Whether or not we've eaten anything before we've even weighed ourselves. If we even drank water. Because water weight is totally a thing. And I'm sorry for the camera shaking. This cabbage is dense, so it's definitely taken some work. But every healthcare professional, dietitian, what have you, will tell you, do not weigh yourself every day. Because the results just, they're going to be far too inconsistent. And then you're going to become neurotic about it. Once a week, or even every other week. That's what you should be doing. I do about every other week. If I was seeing my health coach more frequently, and we will get back to that soon, but his wife was having a baby, so I haven't seen him this month. Well, I should say it'll be about a month's time before I see him. And that's fine. I mean, congratulations to him. So, yeah, don't lose your mind over losing weight. It's definitely not going to help you in the long run. And it's not going to help you properly gauge things. Because there are so many different things to factor in. Again, what you ate the day before. The salt content of what you ate the day before. How much water you drank. What sort of activity you did. When was the last time you ate before you slept? You know, did you fast? How long did you fast? If you're going to be weighing yourself while losing weight, you have to understand these things. I understand these things. That's why the fact that I've regained a couple of pounds, and it's basically a couple of pounds, over the last 4 months, I'm a little bummed about it, but I'm not going crazy about it. Because getting myself back on track for a couple of weeks should have me lose that. If not more. You know? And the important tips to remember about losing weight, excuse me, carbonation, the most important, before everything and anything else, you need to be eating in a calorie deficit. You don't need a fad diet. You don't need to do a diet at all. You should really be looking at the way you eat for the long run and changing that. Not the short term, long term. So it's not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. And I think that's the important thing to look at, you know, in addition to calorie deficit. So long as you're eating in a calorie deficit, you can eat whatever the fuck you want and you will lose weight. So it's the first rule. It just is. The second rule, the umbrella rule, should be learning nutrition better. But more specifically, understanding how to balance your meals for your best success. Because it's not just about protein. If you want some carbs, you can have carbs. You can eat a potato. You can have some rice. So long as you have a source of fiber along with it and the protein, it's going to help to keep your blood sugar stable, which will help you not feel hungry sooner and will also reduce your urge to snack. So definitely look into that, and well, you'll see that I'm not just spouting bullshit. It's how I've been able to lose and keep off slightly over 120 pounds. I started at either 452 or 457. Yes, I was slightly over 450 pounds at the start of my weight loss journey. I'm now currently 326.8, at least from when I last weighed myself, which was at the end of the month, last month. So I have not weighed myself yet this month, but that's where I was last month. Oh, it's midnight. I just got my med reminder. So obviously I have found a lot of success in doing things the way I did them, even before I started meeting with a health coach, which I started doing slightly after I started this channel, which was just last year on my birthday. So I'm obviously doing some stuff right. I wouldn't be, trying to promote unhealthy eating because it's not safe. And I wouldn't do that. So a balanced diet, not the fads, a balanced diet will be your best friend in maintaining weight loss. And I've been doing this without Ozempic or Wegovy or anything like that. This has been my stubbornness and me learning. That's all this is. So if I can do it, everyone else should be able to. And this is me being premenopausal. This is me going through grief. This is me having health issues. I'm still able to do this. So stop giving yourself excuses if you really want to do this, and do it. It's better for you. You'll feel better, both physically, and it'll help you mentally too. And that's more important than anything else. Don't be like Amber. She's miserable in current day. She has to drink and do Delta 8 and be driven around everywhere by her mommy. I mean, maybe that is the life she wants. Maybe she's happy with that. Maybe I'm wrong because that wouldn't suit me. But nobody should want that for themselves. So don't be like Amber.
A lot, standing a lot, sitting in a car for a while, or I've had like a massive amount of sodium. It doesn't hurt that much. My lymphedema/lipedema, I think, has maybe hurt like a handful of times, and it's only ever if I was to the
and
max.
if you lost weight, it'd get better.
It hasn't happened that often. I'm swollen 99% of the time, but that's just like my normal swollen. But there's like a level where it's like, okay, that kind of hurts.
And there are surgical options if you lose the weight.
Next question here.
Doctor now has done it on my 600-pound life.
47. How much did you weigh when you were born? So I actually weighed 6 pounds, 6 ounces. So I was pretty small as a baby, but then like literally I got chunky by the time I was like 1 year old. Just a little chunkster. But as years went on, that chunkster became morbidly obese. And I've been morbidly obese my whole life. Alrighty. The third
Well, not your
question
whole life.
for today is
Apparently,
36.
you at least
What's
were
the biggest reason you
a
are
fat
getting
baby.
weight loss surgery? Lack of stability. When you get weight loss surgery, they said you're gonna need someone. You're gonna need that one person to really, really support you. And right now with this breakup, I don't want to put Feline in that position at all. And before anyone gets this answer twisted, no, I did not know that Feline and I were not gonna be together when I made the choice not to get weight loss surgery, because at the time, it was because I knew I wasn't ready. I have a horrible relationship with food, and I knew that I wasn't changed. 12 therapy sessions did not change. 31 years.
I heard it was because you were told you couldn't binge for a year and you flipped the fuck out.
So instead of the professionals telling me, you're not ready, I just knew I wasn't ready. So why go through more heartbreak when I already knew that I wasn't ready? Like, it's like common sense. A lot of you were telling me, Amberlynn, you're not ready, and you're right. So now that you are right, let's leave the weight loss surgery arc behind us. Maybe we'll revisit in the future. Who knows? Alrighty? Let's grab like an orange moment. We have number 55. Tell me if you guys know that song. Do you feel a lot of pressure to lose weight? That's such a good question. Yes, I feel a lot of pressure from the community and from myself. So I'm not really sure how to answer this question. I don't really know how it was meant to be asked. But if I'm talking about do I have pressure to lose weight from online people? Yeah, I feel that wholeheartedly. And I feel like I'm not going to get the same opportunities as anyone else online based on my size. And it's like I'm living that experience. So please do not gaslight me. And it's like I feel like if I don't lose weight, then that's how people value me as a person. As someone who doesn't lose weight, someone who feels that her weight loss, it's not fair, it's not right, because there's so much more to me. And I'm just now learning to love myself and to find the good qualities in myself. But it's hard as a 500-pound person online. All right, next question.
See, that's why I don't think she wants to lose weight.
Number 8.
Because she's happy the way she is.
Weight eating fast food. Yes, because losing weight is ultimately if you're in a calorie deficiency. So I'm not going to be Dr. Lynn.
And I think that's another reason why Feline decided to leave.
That's for the normal person. But obviously, if you are suffering
If the gold digger thing isn't accurate, it was her frustration over Amber just falling through.
Thyroid, any illness or disease, whatever, that like makes it to where losing weight is a lot harder, then obviously that plays a big role in it. But if we're talking about just like a regular Joe Schmo trying to lose weight, you can without a doubt eat fast food and still lose weight if you are counting your calories even below the amount that you need to maintain your body weight.
It's called a calorie deficit.
Any nutritionist, dietitian will tell you that. And I wish I remember the name of this TikToker. She has lost like almost 200 pounds eating anything and everything she wants, just like in a calorie deficiency. And she makes TikTok showing what she eats at like McDonald's or Taco Bell or Chick-fil-A, like whatever it may be, like what she eats now versus like what she used to eat then. Like true real weight loss when you're not trying to be like super heart healthy or just like super healthy, like you can lose weight eating anything. Hello, I'm currently in bed and my ceiling light is still not working, so I use this little lamp on my nightstand. But yeah, uploading 15 days in a row can be difficult when it's hard to even just get out of bed sometimes, but that's why I wanted to do this, you know, to make it to where like I had to get out of bed and had to get up and do something. Some sort of like routine, if you will. I talked about this already in this video. What am I doing? So usually my nighttime routine is I will take my melatonin and then I'll go take like a really warm shower. I'm a nighttime shower girly. Sometimes I'll do it in the morning, sometimes both, but either way, like 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna take a shower before I actually go to bed. Something about like sitting in bed, letting the melatonin kick in, going to take my little shower, then coming back to bed, and scrolling through TikTok. That is like my routine every single night. I know people have asked me before, like, do like some like morning routine or like nighttime routine, and I promise you, it's nothing spectacular. It's probably the same routine as everyone else in the world. Maybe not, who knows? But like literally it took me 2 seconds to tell you what my routine is. So I've already done the first step. Sitting in bed, took my melatonin, which I only have a couple left, as you can see there, but that's okay. I recently got a whole other pack, so we're good. Like, I can't sleep without them. But I think tonight I'm actually...
That's a problem.
Just a smidge a little bit. And I'm actually going to journal in bed, which I don't normally journal in bed, but I think I'm going to sit in here and, like, put on some calming noises. Sometimes I'll listen to ASMR, or sometimes I'll, like, listen to, like, thunderstorms. I love that. It's the best. Like, on Spotify, so good. They have, like, an 8-hour one. So if you like to listen to that while you're sleeping, it's, like...
If people are interested, I have a
So
playlist
sometimes...
of white noise options.
Well, so I do want to end my vlog
For you
so that
too.
it wasn't like eventful or whatever, but I mean, sometimes I prefer a wordy vlog versus like a doody vlog. What? Like my favorite type of vlogs to watch are the ones where my favorite YouTubers just stay at home and they just talk.
But I do pay for the
Just
YouTube
talk.
Premium, so I don't know if they have ads.
Anyways, I'm gonna go though. I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog, a little wordy vlog. And I'm sure there will be more, for sure. Just to give a little update, since I'm doing 15 days of uploading, last day is on August 3rd. So that means this one is day 10, which is crazy. I've made it to day 10, so why not make it to day 15? I think I could do it. I definitely can do it. But I noticed, like, as I go on, I'm like, okay, I'm getting distracted by other things in my life, and I'm doing other things in my life, things that I can't and won't film, so it's like I lose all productivity in my 15 days, but I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. Like, you guys still got your video. I hope you guys still enjoyed. I still enjoyed filming what I did film today. I love you guys so much, and I love this job, and I'm so grateful. Like, I literally love filming. I love editing. I just love the whole thing, and it's just so fun, and I'm so grateful for you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Alright, we're another hour in. I still have a little bit of cabbage to do, and then I have the sausage to cut up. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop these, or stop this one. I'm going to finish this up, start up the soup, and then I will it's starting to get late. But I will start up the soup. And then I will be here with the sausage. I'll go through another video or two with you guys. And then I will have soup for tomorrow. And a lot like that. I don't know if I'm gonna get the stock pot. I know I have one. Or at least I had one. Or if I'm gonna use the Instapot. If I use the Instapot, I'm gonna have to do this in batches. Because I don't think this is all gonna fit. I mean, not all of this is going into the sausage soup. Some of this is for the hamburger soup. But, the cabbage, the cabbage alone, I think, would fill most of the Instapot. So, I should be back briefly. Okay? I love you guys. Go fuck yourselves. And I'll talk to you soon.